Alright, this is Stangboy Prime, back already for another review. Figure I'd stick with the Star Trek theme and go ahead and review my Playmates version of the Enterprise NCC-1701 D. Now, obviously I don't have my repro labels on it yet. I'll probably shoot an update once I get those and let you know how it went. Okay. I'm going to start showing some of the details. This thing, for being from 1992 and being a Playmates model, it is really detailed. I mean, look at all these view windows over here. You got the escape pods and the phaser strip here. And look at you got all these view windows outside of the bridge and all the different little pods of the bridge. Here we have molded in two shuttle bays, and the main shuttle bay up here on top, plus secondary little phaser strips all over the ship. Right there. Underneath here we have more molded in windows. Bazillion friggin' escape pods there. A nicely molded main deflector dish there. You've got the line here for the separation, but the saucer doesn't actually separate, which Diamond Select and Art Asylum are doing a version of the Enterprise D. Should be out sometime this year, and the saucer is actually going to separate. I can't wait for that. That's going to be so awesome. Like I said in my last video, I've had this probably since it came out in '92. So it's 17 years old. I've probably had it for about 17 years. Hence there's a lot of little scratches and scuffs all over it, because I'm surprised that it's in as good a condition as it is, though. So there's a big old scratch right there. On to the features. Got right there, you can see the speaker. It's pretty obvious they didn't really hide it all that well. We've got 4 different buttons, because we have 4 different sound effect bites. And let me get this closer to the camera so we can actually hear it this time. Learned from my last video. The first one down here on the bottom is the photon torpedoes. Can do that, and if you hold it down, it keeps going. Second one right here is the phasers. I can just imagine watching the phaser travel along and just shoot off somewhere. That's cool. Right here we have the ship going to warp. And this last button up top, this is the impulse engines. Now, when I first got it, there's a couple of LEDs in here in the warp nacelles, and the warp nacelles come off like that, which I think, there's something else that's happened in 17 years. I think the warp nacelles popping off is a really good idea, especially since these toys, the Playmates versions, are made for kids. So I think that's a really good design there, because on this, they don't come off. Kid tries to take those off, or it falls and that breaks off. It's not going back on. Not without some super glue and tape and a lot of time and patience, and it's still going to look pretty crappy when you get done. So I think this was a really good idea. No wires, because you got 2 little contacts in there, right there. But they used to light up with all the different sounds and different patterns of light and all that. But as I said, it's 17 years old, so those have shorted out. The lights don't work anymore. It was a cool little feature when I had it. Actually, when I got it, this one didn't work anyways. It was just this one, so I'm kind of glad that this one burnt out too. Now you would think that since those light up, that the deflector shield and the impulse engines would light up, but no, they're just molded in red plastic there. They still look good, even though they don't light up. And I just got a text message. And as I said, it's really well detailed. You got you got these view windows here, and you've got these under here. I just killed it. And the ones under here are not just etched in. There's sections, I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, there's sections here where the hull has actually been raised and put up at an angle so they can put the view windows there, and it's not like people are walking on it like a glass bottom boat. They're actually looking out of a wall. And down here on the sensors too. And even down here on the battery compartment, there's windows, escape pods everywhere down here, and all the different this is really well done, in my opinion. It's for a couple of reasons. One is from 1992. This is really well done for a 1992 toy. Also, it's a Playmates toy, and for a Playmates toy to have this level of detail all over it is amazing. Which the Playmates toy having this level of detail is really making me look forward to the Art Asylum version, because it's just, if there's this much detail on this old Playmates, just a kid's toy, if there's this much detail on this one, the Art Asylum one's gonna be insane. Which fits with the name of the production company, Art Asylum. I think it's Psycho Toys for Insane Kids, or Insane Toys for Psycho Kids, something like that. Their motto, whatever. Jack, get off of the bookcase. But yeah. And like I said, I will probably do a little update video after I get my Repro Label stickers and show you how much better it looks with the stickers, which I think it's really worth it. I'll have to clean some of the old sticker gunk and some of the tape gunk off of it, but it's gonna look pretty good. And this is Stangboy Prime signing out.
Captain, engineering reports ready for launch.